Children of the sun, attention! I, Archangel Michael, standing in the sun of Helios and Vesta, send forth mighty light rays, even the action of a blue flame power, for the sealing of your life stream, for the sealing of the crystal cord, whereby you may travel by that Leia center to the heart of your mighty I Am presence. I have observed this effort of the ascent, and I wish to tell you that planetary momentums of chaos would, if they could, and in fact have created interruptions in the flow of your contact with Helios and Vesta through the blessed heart of Holy Amethyst and her meditation. Realize then that a shaft of blue fire must also seal the crystal cord, that you might travel in the center thereof in such intense states of consciousness and remain protected. Blessed hearts, when you accelerate in meditation, it is not possible for an intrusion of discord to interrupt you without actual danger and even damage to certain centers. Therefore, rather than enhance a precarious journey, we have in fact held back the acceleration of your being, that you might first recognize what impedes the journey to the sun. It is not your innocence, it is not your light, it is not your determination, but the necessary preparation of the sealing of consciousness from every interference, every juxtaposition of interruption that would interfere. Now then, value your invocations to my heart flame, as I am the orifice and center, sending forth daily from the heart of God protection for the path of your ascension, which necessarily entails armies of light in the command of the mighty archangels to wage war against the fallen ones who have pitted themselves against your very ascent in deliberate meditation to the heart of Helios and Vesta. You see then that the office of protector of the sons of God must encompass the whole battlefield of life and all that is involved in this ascending process. Ask any blue flame angel you know, and he will tell you how complicated is the service of the legions of the first ray throughout cosmos. For the white fire in the heart of our flame maintains the contact of all life with the heart of Helios and Vesta. And again, then the blue fire, that is the intense action of goodwill, must sustain the blueprint for your own acceleration. We balance worlds while you meditate on this ascension spiral. We hold in balance within and without. Therefore realize that it is not so easy to move from your own battles of Armageddon, engaging and giving the dynamic decrees on world communism, the conspiracies of darkness, and the Nephilim hosts, to move from this into the secret sacred path of that filigree of light is hardly the task we set before the novice. Therefore Kuan Yin, Lady Master of Mercy, has come to extol the virtues of the path of God mastery and the realization of your own connectedness to those parts of life who may yet be incomplete, wanting then some virtue that you have in store, ready to transmit to fill them as they were once before your own committing of acts of karma that rendered you also incomplete and therefore vulnerable to the onslaughts of these hordes of night. Kuan Yin, therefore, has come to explain the demands of new levels of God mastery, free from irritation and discord, for the very purpose of your ascent, of the ascending and descending soul, whereby you can become literally charged with the light of the central sun daily, if you will. Blessed hearts, let not my admonishment nor my discourse deter you from those dynamic decrees that are so very necessary. You must, after all, quiet the force field, draw the mighty circle of peace of the Buddhic aura around you, enter the heart of Shambhala, threefold flame of Buddha. You must truly reenact the judgment of all forces pitted against this light. But when you are set, and when only the sound of God is heard, and all else is put to silence, I bid you enter the spiral in the very heart of your life stream. No doubt you will determine that faith must figure in this conflagration of light, and therefore by faith you will continue to press on to increase your momentum in calls to me. Precarious events loom on the edge of earth herself, and just beneath the surface we must have a flow of blue flame from Helios and Vesta over your life stream that does not stop at your feet, but travels to the sun of even pressure. Therefore you can see how many life streams can become spokes of light radiating blue fire in all directions from the sun of even pressure, and also hold the balance for many conditions that will not come to pass because you have kept the flame, and you will never know the danger averted. For why is it necessary to go over that which has not crystallized and therefore is not real? I come to seal you even in this hour for the mighty work ahead, and for the very necessity of your life stream to contact increasing centers of light, spheres surrounding your own causal body. Select then that place in your own quiet habitation, the place where you rest at night, a place that can be sealed from all interference, whether it is the telephone or family members or any sorts of noises coming into your household and the stronghold of your light. Let there be a place prepared where, before retiring, you may be undisturbed and therefore build a momentum of ascent. Better not to begin the process than to have a force field vulnerable to disturbance. Blessed hearts, when you are in the mode and the mean of reciting mantras, because you are ensconced in the God mastery of a cosmic being or archangel or ascended master, then you rely upon that one's cosmic consciousness and attainment to sustain the force field. But we are dealing now with the training of representatives of the world teachers, Jesus Christ and Kuthumi. We are in the very midst of showing you how necessary it is for the flame of God Mastery to burn brightly, brightly from the Mahachohan through you, by your accord through the Holy Spirit of the Father and the Son, and the nestling of your heart in the heart of Mother. Let God Mastery enable you to concentrate at will and not lose a beat of acceleration or worded release or thought process or revelation or logic of the Logos. Let your mind and heart become facile to move with the mind of God, to accelerate and beyond the flaming yard to know, I am that I am. I am the Archangel of Yahweh. I am the Archangel announcing to all the descent of light from the great central sun. Together let us find the meeting point of the sine wave, where you are comfortable in your own God Mastery, and I am comfortable meeting you there by the descending arc of my light. Take heed, children of the sun, for mighty blue spheres come upon earth in congruency of manifestation, pressing inward as protection, impressing blueprint, image of Christ, where desecration has been. Mighty blue flame descend, children of the light, now find the niche of initiation in Gautama Buddha, and know that the point to which thou shalt rise is the point of the rising of the sun of your own soul in the heart of your own Christ self. Whether it be on the horizon line of perception at the very first step of God Mastery, or 10 steps further, it does not matter. What matters is this, that you can measure your own containment of light and sustain a momentum daily. I invite you who are not systematic in your attunement with my aura to renew your vow with me that you have made before your own descent from the heart of Helios and Vesta, where I stand in the temple of the sun. I recommend that you use the daily call to me as a means for your own God Mastery, for inherent within this mantra is also the protection of your force field by my momentum of protection. Protection, after all, is the steeling of mind, heart, and soul upon oneness, that no thing may penetrate, no vibration, nor fear, or doubt. Realize then that you can become all that I am, and when you do, you will find your life stream wrapped in ribbons of blue fire, extending into infinity, and your own ascent will be as the ascent of the Mother to the heart of Lanello, and the descent of Lanello to the heart of the Mother, spanning octaves and cosmos. The ascending, descending lines of force are the very constitution of the messengers who come from the far-off worlds. Contact with these worlds will come to you when you can conceive of and retain with a mighty constancy and love of cosmic purpose this spiral staircase in the very heart of the crystal cord. Therefore, call unto me, that my light may also be the multiplier of your own God Mastery, of the first ray of faith, God's will, inner blueprint, perfection, divine plan, and protection for every footstep upon the ascent of life. I stand with you, and I, Michael, affirm my being as the protection of your life stream, streaming forth from threefold flame in this octave unto the threefold flame of Helios and Vesta. In the name of this exercise of God Mastery, I seal you in a pathway of light. When you consider that it is millions of miles to the heart of your own sun, as time and space and a physical universe would reckon it, when you consider that between your heart and that heart there are between these points of light trackings of Nephilim and all sorts of laggard manifestations of eons past, you will recognize that in Akasha, where all things are recorded, and in this space that surely is not untrammeled nor virgin, you will actually be passing through all of the records of cosmic history. It would be as though you were to experience all that had happened upon earth all at once, passing through the astral sheaths and records. Now understand what a clever beam of light, what a ray of ruby light, what an energy potential must be able to pass through all of this, more concrete than any wall or mountain or rock upon earth. All of this you will pass through to the heart of Helios and Vesta as you gain that mastery that accelerates you into an etheric vibration, which is the only vibration and octave and spectrum that can seal you in the light necessary to withstand the acceleration and not be torn by intrusion or interruption of your ascent. Now, is this not, I say, a mighty opportunity in an understanding to increase perfection's law? Lo, a solar system of light is opened unto you, and an invitation from El Moria to identify with every heart center of every atom of energy until you arrive in the temple of the sun. I am Michael. I stand with you in the hour of your victory.